New guest arrives at Ravensthorpe. It's Azar, friend of Haetham. She asks Eivor for a favor and builds an Irish outpost. She also gives her a letter from her cousin, Barid, who now is the king of Dublin, and invites Eivor to come to his land. Eivor agrees and meets with Barid in Dublin. Eivor beats the crap out of Siegfried, paired Barid's son, and goes to her cousin to reminiscence about the old times. While they go back to Dublin, they are attacked by mysterious enemies. After dealing with them, Barid explains that Thorstein, his rival, is likely to be responsible for this attack. One quick investigation later, that included drinking, stealing and sneaking, Eivor brings Thorstein in front of Barid. Despite what Siegfried tells his father, Barid lets Thorstein go. Eivor goes to Azar for a gift for High King Flann Sinna. She sends Eivor to secure Rathdown as an outpost, which she does. However, Rathdown needs goods to prosper, so as a responsible Viking, Eivor raids the monastery for said goods and expands Rathdown's outpost. As a thank you, Azar bought exotic spices as a gift for Flann Sinna. But before Eivor and Barid can go for a coronation, our shield maiden has to find the poetess of High King, Ciara. Of course, she is in trouble, so Eivor rescues her and takes her to stables, from where they set off for the coronation. When they arrive at Tara, the place of coronation, Eivor has to help Ciara by investigating the disappearance of a priest. Eivor follows the tracks of a carriage and finds a dead naked priest. Going further, Barid and Eivor kills bandits, with one of them dressed as a missing priest. Checking his pocket reveals a note which contains the orders to kill Flann Sinna during the coronation. With this strange news, Eivor goes back to Tara to witness the coronation of Flann Sinna to High King of Ireland. After this magnificent event, Eivor travels to Darrow to pay tribute with her cousin to the new High King. Spices are a fine gift, but Flann wants more to recognize Barid as his ally. Flann orders Eivor to find the Book of Kells, a precious item of Irish nation. Eivor goes to Inshro to find this book stolen by some Danes. Within Inshro, she meets Thorstein. She spares his life and forces him to tell about the whereabouts of the Book of Kells. He admits that he sold it to the people located in Boyne tombs. When Eivor arrives there, she meets Druids of Ireland for the first time. They are no match for her, so she grabs the book and goes back to Darrow. She gives it back to Eogan, the abbot of Armagh. He is not pleased that Pagan retrieves his book, but he thanks and leaves. With this out of the way, Flann Sinna leaves to prepare for a civil war in Ireland, and Barid goes back to Dublin to gather his men to help his king. Eivor stays in Darrow, and Ciara asks her for help to do favors for kings of Meath, for their support to High King Flann.